Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
A kick out to Mobley. Kuzma against Allen. 5 to shoot. Mobley misses. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Lillard outside. Back to Giannis. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent off the drive.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rust going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Lopez. Oh, the lob to Trent. Stolen by Mitchell. Hunter with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. here. Strus is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Prince is checked in. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan, but this man finishes the way he was built.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Up and in on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Prince. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Giannis against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Prince. Bangs on the trifecta. He has 5.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Garland. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
And the jump by Giannis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Garland kicks to Mobley. Pass to Strus. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Lillard outside. Here's Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Strus. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 16. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. It's Giannis with the drive. Giannis dunks it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Garland. Missed inside. Kuzma against Strus. Prince in the corner. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Rollins is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And he's got his first free throw of the game, and he knocks down the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And so he hits both. Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo inside. Wade is covering. Nice shot by Portis.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
That one goes in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Porter dishes to Giannis. Here's Rollins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Merrill with the ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Merrill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Jerome. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Green. Takes it off the glass. Green's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Driving in. Jerome. No good. Bucks leading by 22. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They get the rebound. The Bucks have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cavaliers with some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Dean Wade. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Sam Merrill. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Trent's checked in for Porter. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Here's Mobley. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Garland. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Nice move. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Lillard outside. Back to Lopez. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. That's good from Brook Lopez.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Garland, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length to alter shots.
Kuzma outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one drops.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And stolen by Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Garland.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 6.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Here's Garland. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Trent passes to Lopez. Back to Trent for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls, are you going to pack it in or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
The Cavaliers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Giannis kicks to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Garland. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Mitchell against Trent. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Krill's the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
To the inside. Lopez kicks to Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. 31 points for Giannis.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And he drives in. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Hunter, no one around him. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Kuzma, right side. Lillard outside. The tray. Rebounded by Allen. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Over Trent. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Mobley. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Trent kicks to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Garland against Lillard. Garland, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Trent.
Gary Trent Jr.
Trent's got 6 assists here tonight. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. His three-pointer's off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Over to the left wing. Lillard from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Lillard. And here's Garland for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so it's Cleveland with it. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. Milwaukee's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. It's Porter outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That one drops for him.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Cavaliers making a change here.
DeAndre Hunter, Sam Merrill.
Now, here's Hunter. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. After that outstanding quarter, he's got himself a triple-double. What more is he going to do in this game? We'll find out. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green, and it's Livingston in at the power forward position. The Cavaliers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Looking to get it going. Not going to go that time.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Portis finds Porter. Bucks passing it around. Portis, the pass to Livingston. Going inside, and he lays it straight in. Livingston's got 5 points now this quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Garland. Rollins grabs the board. Livingston with it, working on Hunter. Here's Rollins, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Okeke, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. For 3, Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Garland kicks to Hunter. All sorts of time. Green with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Livingston, that's good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Green, and it's Jackson in for Porter. Bucks on defense. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Garland lays it up off the glass.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Garland the pass to Thompson. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here. He got it again! Sensational!
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now, Connaughton. Giannis passes to Connaughton, and that one is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Garland, no good. The Bucks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And the Cavaliers with possession. From 8, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-6 run. On the wing, Jackson from downtown buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Garland finds Thompson. And here is Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Garland, no good. Milwaukee's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to roll to their 3rd straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in Game 4.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. The 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Green, and he converts the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now,